me, Kiani. Today's video, I'm bringing you this look. And yeah, this video is definitely for my smoky eye fans. You guys know that I love a good smoky eye. And I did give smoky eyes a little bit of the break on my channel going into Christmas. But for the new year, honey, it is back. And for those of you girls that are going to be out and you're going to be actually, you know, flexing for your man or your girl, and let's see, or possibly even trying to get your groove back, this video is for you. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy this video. If you've already subscribed to my channel, big hugs and kisses. If you haven't, click that subscribe button. It's for you and it's free. And yeah, for now, let's get into this sultry smoky eye tutorial brought to you just for the new year. Alright guys, let's begin. Yes, we have a new hairstyle. Woohoo! Starting off the new year, and it's time to go in and do this traditional removing of the bags. Yes, I'm actually going to remove all the dark circles from underneath my eye. I'm actually going to cancel all of the darkness out by using this MAC Duo Concealing 6. I actually started with the orange, and now I'm going in with the yellow. I'm going to create a little bit of, you know, color correcting. Then I'm going to use a little bit of brightness. And then I'm going to go in with my Cover FX palette. Yes, I've actually pulled this back out of my makeup kit and put it back on my makeup table. And I have absolutely been loving it this month. I'm actually just going to blend out with a Real Techniques contouring brush. And you'll notice that I start to do this before I do any of my foundation. And I blend all of this highlight and contour out before I actually apply my Estee Lauder Double Wear To Go bronze foundation using a Morphe M439 blending brush. And just know, whenever you do your contour before you do your foundation is actually going to be the finish. So just push through the contouring step, apply your foundation, and then of course you want to, yes, throw powder all over yourself. That's what you want to do. No, just kidding. I'm actually going to use that same damp beauty blender and use some translucent powder. This is one of my favorite powders. This is the Air Spun powder in Honey Beige. You can find it in your local Walmart. And then you go into the brows using an Anastasia brow pencil, and yes, voila, they're done. Don't we all wish that it was that easy? But you know, moving on, I'm going to grab my Estee Lauder matte primer. I'm actually going to use a little bit of a brush, and then you'll see I go over to my fingers, and I'm going to blend this out to make sure that my eyeshadows stay nice and firm on top of my lid. Going in with my Lorac palette and tapping my finger into the Black Ivy eyeshadow. I'm just going to kind of set this on. I was trying to get a feel to see if this was the shade I really wanted to go with. And you know what? Once you start on one side, you have to do the same thing on the other side, and then you're starting to be committed. So next I'm going to start blending out with that shade 20 or Burlap. Either one of those would be great transition shades. And you'll notice as I pack on dark shadows, you'll see that I go back in with the blending brush and blend out. Buff out those harsh lines before you move on to the next step, because that eyeshadow will start to settle. Remember, you've already applied a primer. It's going to grab it and it's going to make it terrible for you to blend out. So with each step, as you apply a dark shadow, go back in with a transition shade and blend out your harsh edges. I'm going to move backwards and forwards as a windshield wiper motion. Then I'm going to go in circles just to make sure that I remove any lines of demarcation. I want everything to be blended out. And although it's a smoky eye, there is a beauty in a smoky eye. Now, you can't really tell it once you're in the process of doing it. I mean, it can go crazy real quick, but push through. Dark shadow, light shadow, dark shadow, light shadow. Do you feel what I'm saying? Blend, 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 blend until your arm hurts. And then guess what? Pick up another brush and blend some more. And necessarily when I say that you're blending, not always are you adding a lot of color. You might actually just continue to work at an area that it seems like that shadow is actually just settling a little too hard. Maybe you put a little bit too much pressure. Maybe you had a little bit too much powder on the brush. You'll see that I'm actually going to go in with the Chanel palette because it allows me to blend. The shade basically really does mimic the Burlap shade, but because the powder in the Chanel palette is a little bit more finely milled, it allows me to blend out and create any spacing from just showing up in my smoky eye. And then I'm just going to grab my concealing brush, whatever was remaining on here. I'm just going to start to really reshape that eye. I didn't want to use a, a damp beauty blender right here. I didn't want to use a makeup removing wipe, remember, because I've already started doing my foundation here. So just using a little bit of concealer, because that's going to be the main shape, and I'm going to go in and create brightness underneath the eye. So everything has to have a system when you're creating this type of full glam look. So every step that I actually apply matters. Next, I'm actually going to grab my Ulta. This is my deep end eyeshadow. It's a glitter shadow. I just kind of pack that on just to kind of create a little bit of sparkle, hence the name of the video. And then I'm going in with my MAC Feline pencil because it really bleeds out nicely. It allows my eyes to really dance. And then I'm going in with a pencil brush and I'm blending it out. Blend, blend, blend is key. It really does allow your smoky eye to show technique. It really does allow the shape of your eye to, you know, be very nice and open. And you know what? But it really keeps you from looking very basic in your eyeshadow application. I know a lot of girls like just to apply eyeshadow, but it's really the beauty of doing the entire process. Take time when you're doing looks like this. And you know, shall I even go a little further? If you don't have time to do all the steps of a smoky eye, just don't even start it. You know, stick with something a little bit more simple, doing a little bit of a lash or a good coat of mascara, because the simple things really do matter. But when you're going full glam here, I want you guys to concentrate on, you know, taking your time, doing the steps. Blending is key, packing is key, you know, repositioning is key, and just making sure both eyes look alike. You have two of them. They have to be balanced. There's no cutting corners going into 2016, guys. Let's shake hands on it. Let's shake hands on it. Okay? Have your word? Thumbs up. Next, I'm actually going in with my liquid eyeliner. I'm actually just going to go in and I just start to create a wing, and then you'll notice after I do my lashes, I'll come back in for the final steps. And I'm going to grab a little bit of tape here. This is going to remove any of the excess glitter that I don't want in my foundation. And this is much easier, again, than using a wet wipe or anything like that. It just really allows that glitter to be lifted off. Remember, because I do have a little layer of translucent powder. And then you'll see I'm going in with some Ben Nye powder and this MAC brush. It really does allow any excess glitter to be lifted off my warm skin. Because oftentimes when you're creating a smoky eye, and you concentrate as I am with this one, you know, sometimes the skin does start to fire, so therefore the glitter sticks. And what am I saying here? Yes, I'm going to use 2 sets of lashes, so just bear with me. I'm actually going in with my Too Faced mascara. I've already stacked my lashes. I'm going to tilt that head back, and I'm going to go middle, outer, inner. That's how I lay my false lashes. Look at that. Open them up, girls. Yes, thumbs up for that. Yes, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. And watch. Okay, so I'm actually just right now going to really over exaggerate this wing, because of course it has to match the double lashes. Did I say double lashes? I mean the top lashes. And now what am I going to do? Clean up underneath the lower lash line. Do all of this before you go in and lay your lower lashes. Whenever you apply cream, I need to set it. I use translucent powder. Now I'm going back in with Ben Nye powder, and I'm going to blend out again. Yes, I tend to do each step in layers because it allows my face from looking cakey. It just makes everything blend all nice together, and that's why I do it in very gradual steps. I mean, everything has to have a rhythm, girls. Everything has a rhythm. And I'm just kind of baking out this contour. Bang, bang, bang. We're going to apply these lower lashes. Mama's concentrating real hard. She's concentrating. And I think we have them. Yes, we have them. And look at the difference that it makes. Absolutely amazing. Next, I'm actually going in with my CoverGirl Queen Collection powder. And I'm actually just using the shade Golden Medium and just blending out. I'm going to grab my Morphe blush palette and just pop on a little bit of blush on my cheeks. And I like this method. I do contour, blush, and then you'll see that I'm going to use 2 different highlights. I'm using a foil method. I'm just dampening a fan brush with my e.l.f. setting spray. I'm going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Peach Nectar Illuminator. And then I'm going to go right back on top with the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. Yes, it is excess, but it really does make this entire look comes together, because my eyes are so deep and sultry. I want everything else to be nice and shiny. It creates a beautiful balance. And now, the struggle. What lips should I choose? What lips? I think I decided to use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Metallic Rose Lip Gloss. And then, of course, I doubled that up with the Gilded Lip Gloss by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And yeah, there you have the finalized look. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. After I spray my face, everything is nice and blended. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that if you decide to try this look, make sure you send me some pictures and hashtag makeup by Kiani Glam. And yes, flawlessness is right around the corner. Just push through, girls. I love you guys so very, very much. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Happy New Year.